This is a Ninebot speaker. No matter what I do, I can't get it to charge. I do have a second Ninebot speaker, and as soon as I plug this in, this light comes on. So let's disassemble it and see what's inside. To disassemble it, there are these black caps. They go here, so we're going to pry them out. And then they have these tiny screws, so we're going to remove them with a Phillips head screwdriver. So after removing those screws, when you lift this up, it exposes these 6 screws here. So we're going to go ahead and remove those as well. If we look over here, there's this line right after this ridge. See these ridges here? There's a line. We're just going to take the screwdriver and then pry it upward like this. And then we should be able to see what's inside. Alright, so now you know what it looks like behind the scenes. 7.4 volt. I believe we'll be able to replace this though. And you can see 4 speakers right here. They're pointing at different sides of the triangle. Pretty cool stuff. Here's my tester. So now we're going to test the terminals right over here. And we're getting 0 volts. So what this tells us, we definitely have to replace the battery. Before I go ahead and order that battery though, I wanted to see if I could use a 9-volt battery to jump this battery to allow it to have a little bit of charge so I could plug in the USB wire. So I'm hooking up black to black and red to red, and just wait a couple of minutes, see if this will actually register a charge first. After hooking up this 9-volt for a while, you can see that it reads 5.8 volts here, which is still below the threshold of a 7.4 volt battery. So if you could bring the charge up a bit more, you should be able to plug in the USB. The voltage was raised enough that I'm able to turn this on, which is a great sign. So it starts up. It does have a blinking red light. You can see it right through there. So that's a pretty decent change. So at this point I hooked up this 6-volt charger, which has an output of about 10 volts. This would replace a 9-volt battery. So after leaving this for about an hour in this fashion, I was able to get this battery up to 7.4 volts, which is good because the battery is now revived. So with the battery successfully revived, I was able to get it up to 7.8 volts. The issue is the USB charging port is the one that is actually not working. So even though I was able to revive the battery, it's the USB port that's actually the issue. For reference, I do have a second Ninebot engine speaker, just to show you what this is supposed to look like. So you see, as soon as I plug in the USB-C, this shows red. This one does not do that, which tells me this port on this one is probably busted. Okay, so continuing with this project, I'm going to end up cutting both of the wires to the battery. Now remember, the battery is live. Okay, so here we go. We're going to cut only the red wire. And then we're going to cut only the black wire. Over here we have 4 screws. Using a precision screwdriver, we'll be able to remove those 4 screws. Okay. Next, we pull this off. Battery's coming out with it. I ended up buying this battery. I wanted one specifically with a separate output port and a separate charge port. So what I could do is I could just wire the charge port out this side here. And now if you look over here, the plate that was holding this battery is able to hold this battery. And even better, the screw holes all line up. Guys, remember there's a bracket that this has to mount to. Like this, and then it's going to clip down. So that means this is fair game to drill right here. So now we're going to do some drilling. I drilled an initial hole and I'm just bringing it to the side. Okay, so eventually look at this. I'm able to get the USB all the way through, which is awesome. Exactly what I wanted. So there are many ways you could connect this to here, and I've just decided I'm going to use this on one end and then this on the other end. So then it'll just be a pretty nice connection, especially if I have to replace this battery in the future. So I'm going to have to cut this wire here, but of course we want to make sure we cut the black first, then the red second. Don't cut both at the same time. Okay. Okay, so I cut the black only first and the red only second, and then we can just thread these through here. We do want to make sure that positive goes into the correct spot. There's a plus sign on the left and a minus sign on the right here. Okay, so for one of them, now I have red on the left, black on the right. And then on this side, we're just gonna follow that as well. First off, of course, strip both the wires. Then we're going to undo the screws on this. Okay, there you go. So the red wire is on the left, the black wire is on the right. Now we're gonna plug them both in together. With both ends plugged in, I realized I had to flip the battery together so everything would fit inside the tray. So here you go, I flipped the battery, put the screws back in, plugged that in. So now the speaker has a new battery inside and the wire sticking out the side for charging. And now just remember, these larger screws go into the inner edge where the black part holds. And then these smaller screws go through the metal grate here and into these smaller holes over here. The larger screws went in here. Smaller screws now in here. And then the sticky feet on top. Okay, there we go. Ninebot speaker is all complete with a new battery inside it. Thank you very much for watching.